All right, there we go. There we go. We had some we had some technical difficulties. Not really. It was the girls had to make sure I there we go. Boom, there we go. All right, cool. Now they're out of the man cave. That was close. What up, Supreme? How you doing? How's everybody doing on this awesome Saturday night? We're right here chilling in the man cave. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. Ah, shit. There we go. All right, there we go. Uploaded. All right. Shit. Having a little difficulty with the microphone right here. But what up, everybody? How you guys doing? Sorry about that. I had to end the last live stream because the girls came in here and were asking me some questions. Oh man, freaking girls. Watching from the barracks. Oh shit, man. That's pretty badass. Hell yeah. Shout out to you guys out there putting it down for us out here in the United States, holding it down. You guys are the real gangsters, the real gang members out there putting in work on them freaking Iraqis or the Iranians. Hell yeah. Fucking smashing them fools. Letting them know that we're still the big dogs around here. It's crazy. Do you think we're gonna get into the World War III? I don't think so. I think they're just scrapping it right now, trying to figure out what they want to do next. But I don't think it's gonna be a World War III. No Mickeys, but I got some Dylan Mulvaney special right here. I got the Dylan Mulvaney special. Bud Light, baby. Shout out to my bro, Dylan Mulvaney. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Fuck that bottle. But yeah, we got some of that Dylan Mulvaney tonight. Remember we used to say bad words in 8th grade? Hell yeah. Shit, we used to do all kinds of stuff back in 8th grade. Nowadays, they don't get to enjoy life the way that we did. We used to play outside all night. Shit. And, we really got to experience life. Nowadays, these kids are stuck on the tablet. They're stuck on video games, Fortnite. Man, definitely not the same. But you know what? Even our generation, I remember the older generation was telling us, man, you guys are nothing like us. You guys are soft. You guys are soft. I remember one day, me and my brother, we were probably, I'll say probably like 13 years old. Me and my older brother, Joseph, we're bumping Bone Thugs in my uncle Hoquin's car real loud. I had the volume up. That's when he had these like two big ass, like 14-inch subwoofers. We're bumping all out, and one of the neighbors comes out like, turn off that music. That's nothing like we used to listen to back in the day. And it was Bone Thugs. Bone Thugs. Bud Light is water. Yeah, I know. That's all I had in the fridge for right now. I'll probably go get a Mickey's though. I'm gonna go get a Mickey's in a little bit though. I think um, after 10 is when we go and we're gonna get the Mickey's because this I got my daughter's boyfriend's right here and they're leaving. He's leaving like around 9:30 or something like that. So I gotta make sure I only drink water, no alcohol yet. Funny, huh? Because this really is like water. It's like, it's like if you're working out in the sun and you just want to have a cold water, this is it right here. This will definitely quench your thirst. My boys, timing. Nah, man, this is what the suegra had over. She had like a 6-pack that she got, and I guess this was the last one left. So I'm gonna tear this thing up because it's water anyway. So It's just glorified water. A thuggish, ruggish bone. Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I know you guys are both. She's over there like giving me that look too. You need to be on my side. Well, of course I'm on your side, but. No, you said just listen to Mom. Well, you're supposed to say. Look, it's two girls versus me, so I'm like almost getting jumped. But your wife is there. So well, of course I'm gonna always side with you, but. Happy life, happy wife, happy life. Yeah, I know. Say happy daughter, happy life. No, I know. But of course I'm gonna side with you. You didn't even say. You just said, listen to your mom. Well, that means that she can't have that shirt. Oh man, that is too funny. Too funny. Man, I got teenage daughter right here who's 16 years old, and then I got the wife right here. My daughter's wanting she's wanting to wear this shirt, which I don't think is bad. She's not showing nothing. But I guess my wife thinks it's kind of a chola-ish, so she doesn't allow her to wear it. But it's just a sports freaking shirt. So, I even said, no, I gotta listen to your mom. Cause that's how it be. Oh yeah, I definitely listening to her. Yep. Bible says the wives submit to their husbands. Hey, you know what's funny? I had told her that this past week too. We had a little you know how it be. We had a little disagreement, a little argument. Of course, I didn't pull out my pew pew, but like some of you motherfuckers will. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we had a little disagreement. I had to throw that in their face. I'm like, you know what? It even says that in the Bible that the wives must submit to their husbands. And she got all mad like, fuck you, Jonathan. That was funny. That was funny. Kane Corso, what is up, my boy Kane Corso? How you doing? Happy Saturday to you. We're just right here chilling, hanging out. Haven't been on a live stream for quite some time. It's probably been over, it's probably been a couple months, to be honest with you. It's been some time. Because I remember the last time I was on, I was all excited. And the very next day, I ended up getting some bad news from my work. And from there, I just kind of went full-fledged on with trying to get my ass up out of there, man. I'm trying to do my own I'm trying to have my own racket going. I'm trying to fucking start my own mafia. Not no gang shit, but I'm trying to start my own little business. I've learned a lot, and it's time for me to step my game up, man. It's time for me to elevate. It's time for all of us to elevate, because we can't be just stuck in one position forever. We gotta just keep on climbing. And I've been climbing all my life, and just more recently, within the last maybe I'll say 4 or 5 years, I kind of got a little bit comfortable. I kind of got a little bit, content, and that shouldn't be happening because I'm still young as so, there's no reason why I shouldn't be hustling. So I had to wake myself up, and hell yeah. That's why we haven't been on a live stream, because damn, there are times we were working Saturdays and Sundays, man. I had freaking a couple apartments lined up where I'm doing their vinyl playing Saturday and Sunday. The dude's like, hey, I got another unit for you. I'm like, shoot it. So, that's why we just been MIA for a little bit, but, we ain't quitting or none of that shit, because I'm still posting videos and all that good stuff. So, like Diddy says, we ain't going nowhere. Nah, that was the wrong person to use though. Diddy. Yo, those guns are cool as heck. Yeah, appreciate you. We got a couple Sig Sawyers right there. We have this Macro 365 with the Icarus Precision grip on it. And then we have a mini macro right here. This is a mini macro. So this holds 17, and it has the regular small 365 slide on it. So Wilson Combat came out with that grip. I got one and slapped it on there. Now I got two macros. Got a regular macro, and then I got the little mini macro. Then I got a little P322, which is one of my favorite little plinking pew pews right there. I like it. I like it because it holds 20, 21, and you know it runs. It runs as good as any other 22 would run. So I like it. Praying, bro, that all work goes out, that God opens the doors. Hell yeah. And need to be open, and that He closes all the doors that need to be closed for you in your business. Appreciate you, Robin. Hell yeah. Thank you, my bro. Hell yeah. Thank you. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, but I'm nervous as shit too because, you know, I mean, I've been here before. The first time I took this step back when my daughter was, right when I found out my wife was pregnant, I was working for another company, and I said, that's when I was back in California. So when I was in California, man, if I would have still been in California, I would have had a big racket by now. Because I started nothing out there, and I fucking built myself something, and then I kind of had to drop it all once we came here to Texas. Ended up hooking up with this other big conglomerate, and I kind of lost track of what my whole goal was when I first came out here to the great state. And my whole goal was to you know, start my own little business, but ended up getting with this other business, and that kind of like threw me off track a little bit. And you know, I had a couple little things happen to me where I had to take a fucking pay cut. I had to take a freaking pay cut while I'm doing all their freaking work. Gotta try to watch my language here just because of the algorithm. But yeah, these dudes gave me they had me take a pay cut, and supposedly they were going to give it back, but we know how that goes. Once they take stuff away, they ain't gonna give nothing back. So from there on, I've been like, you know what? It's time to fucking shift gears and start start doing something else. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but you know, I'm having fun. This is a dope ass Saturday night. I haven't been on live stream for quite some time. Haven't seen some of the homies for some time, so it's good. It feels good. Says, damn, you're ready for anyone. Yeah, not really anyone. I just got a couple little tools here, you know, that I can have fun with. Like the 12 gauge. This is my personal home defense pew pew right here. Reason I got this 12 gauge is because this thing will it destroys the targets rather than punching nice clean little holes through them like any of these little ARs would do. Like I can easily pull out an AR, it's just gonna punch a nice clean hole through them. Could pull out this bad boy here and let it off, and it's just going to turn them into like ground beef, a little bit of mist. I got a bunch of rags here, so I can easily just wipe that up. And luckily for me, I feed my dogs nothing but ground beef. So, you know, if that were to happen, it's gonna turn them into ground beef, and then I'm gonna save myself some dog food for probably about a week or maybe 2 weeks, which is, you know, because I don't feed my dog kibble. I feed my dog straight turkey, ground beef, chicken hearts, sometimes gizzards. But oh snap, Jay Lee, what is up, Jay Lee? When the pimp became the pimp. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, but yeah, you're right. You are totally right. Fucking E1990. Totally right. And that's why I kind of woke up after that little incident, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. So I've been you know, working on my own stuff lately. It feels good. The construction business out here in San Antonio is chop. We need honest people like you. Yeah, doing honest work for the good. You know what, Ruben? We're starting to move towards that area. We're starting a new project out in New Braunfels, which is pretty cool because this is our first time. I mean, yeah, I keep talking about that company, but I'm gonna end up leaving it. But it's good though because I see it as potential because I'm starting to get calls now from like the Kyle area, which I've never even got calls from that area before. So That is cool. That is cool. It does seem like it's kind of going south and a little bit more north rather than being a little bit more centralized. So it's good. It is good. It's been a while. Yes, I know, Jay Lee. I was kind of getting into that a little bit, but yeah, it's definitely been a while. Last time I was on here, I was excited and all that good stuff, and then I had you know, I had a reality slap me in the face a little bit, and I kind of had to wake up, and so now yeah, now I'm good now. I'm good now. I was just talking about how how I got with this other company, and I was kind of doing all their stuff, and now I want to go and start working for myself like I once did. That's how I started. That's how I started into this business here. Was I started just working for myself. I had my own little business going. It was dope. What up, Johnny V? How you doing? Got that Glock 20 Gen 5 10 mil. Yeah. Hell yeah. That is dope. Um, I just got a 19, I got a 45, and I got the little itty bitty baby 43X. All mine are just chambered in regular 9 mil. Um, just because ammo is just so easy to get. It's always readily available as well, so that's why I choose 9. 19th Amendment was a mistake. Yeah, they think also the Second Amendment was a mistake too. Ah, but yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh damn, had I scrolled down the wrong hole? I wholesale ordered a 10 mil hollow. Got a 3,000 rounds. Damn, nice. That's a lot though. You got 3,000 hollow rounds. Damn, that sucks. I mean, it sucks because I'd rather have the 3,000 of a full metal jacket just so I can take them out to the range. With hollows, I'd be a little more iffy with trying to pop them out at the range. I do pop out my hollows at the range, but I'm just a little weary of them, just because the ones that I get are kind of hollows in general are just kind of more expensive than your regular FMJs. Throwing some on the grill. It's just paper, brother. Yeah, hell yeah, that's right. It's just paper. Yep, it comes and it goes. There are times where I ain't fucking got $0 in the bank, and then there are times where I got fucking 8,000 in the bank. So yes, money, money is it's just paper. It is definitely just paper. Oh snap! Oh snap! We got some old school playing right now. We got some of that Keith Sweat, baby. Oh yeah! It's funny. I play some of this song, some of these tracks around at the job site. Motherfuckers are looking at me all weird, like, "What's wrong with this guy? Is he in love?" I'm like, hell no! This is fucking old school right here. Hell yeah! What was your first ever video game you remember playing, dude? You know what it was, but oh man, I forgot what game it was, but it was on a computer game. I don't know if it was I think it was like the early version of Counter Strike. I'm almost certain it was the early version of Counter Strike, but I remember playing that game on the computer and having so much freaking fun on that thing. So Counter Strike was my probably the first game that I remember playing. Pretty crazy. Mario Duck Hunt. Damn. I don't remember playing the Mario Duck Hunt. I remember my brothers had that shit and I tried to play and they were fucking, they just kept like, nah, like punking me and all that. So yeah, not really Mario. Nikki Hyman's, oh snap. Oh snap. That's the wifey right there. Let me I'm wondering why your name isn't blue. Your name should have been blue as soon as you hopped up in here. But do me a favor, guys. Make sure you guys all double tap that screen, hit that like button for me, please. And let me know where you guys are all tuning in from. Where you guys all tapping in from on this awesome Saturday night. Mario for sure, bro. I had a Counter Strike on the Mega Saturn. I think they bought it out on PS1. It was a great game, dude. Counter Strike was dope. Can illegals have that many guns? Rager 2012. That sounds a little. I know you're trying to be funny, but I don't think I look illegal. I mean, I'm speaking perfect English, so what you smoking on, broskies? Or you probably a little buzzed because it is Saturday night. Shit, I'm gonna go get you Mickey's myself in probably about an hour or so. In an hour, I'm gonna have myself a 40 of Mickey's. Yeah, hell yeah. Miss EDC in the chat, hell yeah. Hey honey, how you doing? She's watching you. Tell her the Bible verse about you, about the wifey submitting to the husbands. Yeah, honey. So even in the Bible, it says that the wives must submit to the husbands. So you heard it here again. No, I'm just kidding. She's gonna come in here. She's gonna take flight on me because of you guys. And then you guys are gonna get a free show because she's gonna come and just upper deck me. Boom. I'm just gonna be all laid out right there. And I'm gonna wake up the next day and I'm gonna see all kinds of videos on TikTok. EDC getting knocked out on live stream. Boom! That'd be funny. That'll be funny. Just cracked an 805. Ooh wee. Damn. Shout out to King Tattoos. Hell yeah, true, but there is a limit. Yeah. Um, nah, I mean, no, yeah. No, yeah. Wife should submit to the husband all day, every day. Mine was Sonic Adventures, the two best soundtracks around. Sonic Adventure 2 also, my first game. Yeah, man, I remember Counter-Strike. I had so much fun on Counter-Strike. My favorite part was the headshot. Headshot. That was no AK. Oh man, I'm having a little bit of a connection problem. Just realized 2 weeks, will be 1 year without drinking. Not like a drink. 1 year? You haven't. Damn, that's pretty badass. E1990. That's pretty dope, man. I admire that. One day I'll be like you. One day one day I'll end up giving up all the liquor. One day, I'm not quite there yet, but I will get there. But I salute you, my bro, for being being very strong-willed like that, and going 1 year without any alcohol. It's pretty badass, my bro. I respect that. I like that. I'll get there one day. Definitely will. Bro, what about Halo or Gears of War? Dude, Halo was dope. I think we have Halo right here on the PS5. Halo is dope. That shit is dope, man. Can't never forget about Halo. Bro, cracked on Green Forest, Sonic Adventure 2. I can assure you we'll start bopping away. Hell yeah. Sorry, Green Jungle. My bad. Yeah, but man, those were the good old days, man. Those were the good old days. So I remember Counter-Strike, and I remember the 007 on the Nintendo 64. That right there, the 007 GoldenEye game, that was one of the best games of all time, especially with that golden gun. That was freaking sick. You can just hit them in the ankle and they just they'll go to the upper realm. That was dope. Now that's a crazy background. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what we do. We try to have a cool background. I'm gonna try to work on this a little bit too. I'm gonna throw some wood. I'm gonna throw some wood slots up in there. Probably stain them or paint them. So yeah, we're gonna hook this up a little bit. Took this. Getting in shape for Academy Series. We went from 219 to my lightest 286 and staying right at 188. Dude, that is dope. That is dope. Like the last couple years, I kind of not kind of. I've been monitoring my weight. So At one point, I was about 288, maybe 290, and that's when I was like, no, nope, 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 nope. I had a boss belly, right? My belly was bigger than my chest right now, so at least my chest kind of sticks out further than my belly right now as we speak. But before, my belly was just like, I had the boss belly. Like you guys know what I'm talking about. And my daughter kept messing with me, so I had to make a change. And the change that I made was I stopped eating breakfast and lunch. I only basically one time a day. What is that, like an intermediate fasting or whatever? But I just kind of eased into that. And today when I hopped on the scale, I was at 20. I think I was at 208, and I'm like, God damn, I don't remember the last time I seen 208. It's been quite some time. So, damn, from going to 288 to 208, that's a pretty big change. So I'm proud of myself for that. And anybody can do it. It's not hard. I didn't change, like I didn't start eating kale and all that other healthy bullshit. I'm still eating, home cooked meals that are made by my wife, but I'm not eating in the same amount that I used to. I used to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now it's just dinner, couples of RPGs, and that's dope. Yeah. Miss EDC coming. Oh, what did she say? Sorry about that. Going on a rant over here. The Bible says wives should submit to their husbands, but it also says husbands should love their wives like Christ loved the church. One verse gets quoted a lot more than the other. Damn, right? She's coming in with some facts. Dual wielding clubs, bro. I always felt like a badass. Damn, that's dope. Um, Big Reese. Any fasting? So I do like an intermediate fasting. So I'm only basically eating like one time a day. So I won't eat nothing throughout the day. I'll just have coffee and water. Um, 80 pounds is a lot. Yeah, but it wasn't like, it didn't take me like weeks. This happened like within like a year and a half to almost 2 years times. So yeah, it can be done. Like I was saying, I hopped on the scale today and I was at 208. And I remember, 2 years ago hopping on the scale and being 288. That's when I was like, no, 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 we got to make a change here. We got to make a change, and I feel so much better. Like I'll be walking upstairs now and I feel like I'm floating now. When before I'd be running up the stairs and I'd be breaking a sweat. My knees would be hurting. So, an extra 50 pounds, an extra 80 pounds of weight on your body can, it can cause a lot of wear and tear as well. So it's why it's good to be, it's good to be healthy. So if any of you guys were thinking of a way to try to lose weight, maybe try intermediate fasting or whatever you call it. It works for me. I know it may not work for everybody else, but I still eat all my pizza, burgers, tacos. I have not changed my diet. I just changed the amount of intake that comes in. So instead of eating 3 times a day, it's only 1 time a day. Can you just give us a quick tour of every pew pew in your background? Yeah, sure. Let's take a look at what we got right here. Let's move the camera a little bit and let's see what we got right here. So right here, we got us a 590 shockwave right here. This is the 18-inch barrel right here. This thing is my baby right here. This thing turns targets into mist, maybe even a little bit of ground beef. And then I got my little 10-inch AR build. I actually built all of my ARs right here. This one right here is my personal favorite just because this thing is how can I say this? This thing's a sprinter. If you can see, there's something that we put in the safety and it turns into a fast running machine, I would say. Let me try to move this a little bit. This thing is kind of got a mind of its own. And then we have this regular 16-inch build that we got right here. And now let's turn up and look at the Glocks. If we can, oh shit. See, now my tripod is going crazy. I don't think it likes to be moved around, so we're gonna have to just rather just keep it in place for now. My boy Vontae, what is up, Vontae? How you doing? Got the Glock 45 Gen 5. I know, I saw. It's pretty dope. Where'd you get those? I bought them at the store, Mr. Rasun. What are your thoughts on cannibalism? My thoughts are that you should go eat as many humans as you want because, hey, it's your right. But yeah, we're just reconnecting. What store? Oh, we got all of these from the Glock store. Oh, damn, we are having a little bit of, I think we're having a little bit of internet connections. Real quick. Let me try something real quick. Hold on.